What are you looking at, ass?
Something, sir!
Bring me everyone. Bring me everyone.
Everyone!
Yo, it's YoJoeJerk, ready to assert toy game slinging toys. Spicy Tim, how to sin, never gonna bend.
Could you tell us how to get to Man's Chinese Theater?
Come back to Michigan, asswipe.
Oh, we're from Wisconsin.
Yeah, and I'm from my dad's penis. Get at me.
Like, I may be old-fashioned, but the man says wear your boner pants. I wear my boner pants.
Rough like shit on a hot summer night.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
My God, it's full of stars.
Right? Wrong.
Carpet Day!
Huh?
No! Ass, get over there!
See you at the party, Richter.
I know it's true. I know it's real.
This is Icky. I told you about him.
Told me all about you. Been hearing about you all over town, actually. Especially like that orphanage story.
I tell you about all them little kids burning up like candles.
My favorite part.
I coalesce the fate of human experience into a viable and logical comprehension.
Oh, I'm supposed to get artists.
I just want to
No big deal!
Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Well, what's going on, gang? YoJoeJerk here. Hope you're having a good Thursday evening or day or whatever the fuck, depending on where you from. So, let us start this show, because it might be a little toxic, probably not a lot of toxic, but let's start the train a rolling. So, right off the bat, let me get the guy who needs the blue pill. Toy Gaines. Chug-a-lug.
It's gonna get toxic, baby. I'm fired up. I've argued with. Well, let's just get to. We got the whole crew tonight. We got the raw dogs. I'll save my fever.
Yes, and
Okay.
honestly, we're not going to make them wait. We're going to hit the topic right away, and then we'll do our regular show. So,
Let's go.
Without further ado, we have not seen this motherfucker in forever. He disappeared off the face of the earth for 30 seconds. Let me find his button. It's Spicy Tim.
What goes on? I got to tell you, Jerk, that blue pill thing, the last few times I was on, you kind of pulled up people randomly. So if Skelly would have popped up right away, I'd have been kind of concerned.
Well, I'm only playing roulette on roulette nights, and you guys won't know.
Okay.
So, you know, and we have quite the topic this evening. You know, I did the thumbnail is, you know, so, you know, we're going to get to it, you know, be fair and square. And speaking of fair and square, Hey, lady.
What's up, everybody?
Hey, Scal.
Hey.
There she is. What's up?
Hello. Good. Not much. Not much. How about you guys?
Well, listen, we got a lot to talk about. I'm glad you're here, looking fabulous. I know
Thank
Tim
you.
wants to get to some things that he went through to let everyone know he's okay. So, Tim.
Yes. Yeah. Just a little update on the background world of Disavowed land over here. This isn't me playing the violin or anything.
No.
No. It's been a crazy couple of months, as everybody knows. I've between just getting over crazy sicknesses, whatnot. But long story short, a lot of good stuff going on behind the scenes over here in Disavowed land. Some concerning family stuff we're trying to keep an eye on as well. Which you're going to have when in life is how it goes. But ultimately took on some additional responsibilities at work, which is a good thing. But it's kind of forced me to kind of like redo the calculus, how I basically budget my time, budget my hours, the personal life, the professional life, the YouTube life, and then also trying to factor in that downtime with family and friends. So it's been been kind of hectic, kind of making all the jigsaw pieces fit. But it's a lot of good stuff. Isn't anything bad? I just wanted to get it out there in the event. If I am inconsistent at all, if I'm not popping up here, if I miss a week for a toy hunt or something, I don't plan to. But again, it's all good things, nothing bad, nothing dramatic. Just overall wanted to be get it out there, be transparent. I had the opportunity recently, as Gaines would say, to do some road games, some road trips that I committed to. Unfortunately, things came up. I had to back out of those. So ultimately, I want to make sure I keep providing quality content over at my channel, make sure I'm here with you guys as much as I possibly can be, hanging out with you two dudes and that lovely lady in the bottom corner right there. So just wanted to put it out there. Everything's good. Thank you everybody who reached out, but enough of my nonsense. It's all good stuff. Let's get to toy stuff, toy action.
Spicy Tim for president.
I am not a crook.
So we might as well just dive right into it, Gaines.
Okay. Well,
all right. Pull down that super chat.
Yeah.
So we could see that nice, shockingly high price.
This super
that's
chat.
a bad one.
Yeah. Well,
Worst of all time is Caddyshack 2.
That's a bad one.
You broke my fucking heart, bro. Broke my heart.
Who wants to start? Because I will tell you my day. I will tell you my day of the Spidey day. I had.
No, Gaines, you had to get into the comments section, didn't you?
I argue with my most hated comment, besides if you don't like it, don't buy it, is to be accused of not being able to afford something.
He went there.
It's not about that, man. This is
these like no problem, and it isn't about that.
I will give you my 2 cents. We're all going to give our 2 cents, but I will tell you what I hate about this, and the only glimmer of maybe hope. And let me say this.
Wait. I guess I got to stop you there real quick.
Go ahead.
I thought you guys wanted to talk about how we all bought 5 of these today.
Oh yeah.
I may have to take a couple of minutes to go over here and rethink my thoughts for the evening. I'll be right back. Hang on.
Well, Tim, let me.
Now you want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts.
If people did pre-order this, though, Tim, it's fine. You spend your money where you want to spend your money.
Exactly.
This isn't going to change the world.
Exactly. Spend your money how you want to spend your money,
right?
But there's fucking consequences.
This needed a
for this thing to sell out. We're all gonna pay for it.
Well, BBTS still has it, so there's a glimmer of hope.
Also, Entertainment Earth and GameStop. So
okay,
that was my one thing. Everything I saw today online was sold out. Marvel Legends sell out sometimes on Amazon. They sell it sometimes over on Hasbro pretty quickly. So it's last I checked, which was an hour ago, I believe, all 3 of those online retailers still have it up for pre-order. So if you do want it, you can still get it. It's not impossible to find.
No. What is the thing that sticks out as the biggest offense in this price? Is there something you could singularly say, okay, besides it's just too much, what bothers you the most?
I can show you. Want me to show you?
We can just.
Well, we have the comparisons. And
yeah,
look,
we can show them on the diagram, Tim, where it hurts you.
This right here is where it hurts me.
Yes, here, let me bring you up because you're 100% right. That thing is a motherfucking cinder block of plastic.
I don't know jack and crap shit about toy manufacturing. So when you get into MSRP or MRSRP, whatever it's called, all that nonsense. But so I don't know what it costs to mold all those little pieces and all those hands and all the heads. All I know is this thing was, I think, $60 regular price. Yeah. I got it for $36 at Target. Okay. Right. And this isn't even everything it came with. You guys know what this came with. If you're
a crazy amount.
It looks like they're trying to put all the value in the accessories, and there's not enough there. The Peter Parker head is terrible, first off.
Yes.
My thing is there's no sculpted in lines, which really gives the figure a little bit of like panache is the word I'm looking for, I guess. Just it looks flat. It looks flat when posed. When they have him in the pose, I can't deny that it looks pretty damn good, but not twice the amount.
Premium.
It's not. They could have been heroes at $40. I really think collectors would have been like, okay, you get a little more than the Black Widow in the cap, which is only $25, mind you. Which, if you're just looking at it and you're squinting your eyes, it's the same damn things. Granted, he comes with webs that probably cost nothing to make.
They're nothing, dude.
Nothing.
There's no paint necessary. That is just molded fucking plastic in one fucking color.
I'm not disappointed in people that pre-ordered it. I'm not. That's a really unfair thing to say.
No,
I'm
you buy what you buy. Yes, I agree.
Right.
Like if you want it and you want to, I'm not buying it because I don't support what this will bring.
Now, what if it brings this, Jerk? What if it's just Spider-Man, Iron Man, like 6 figures a year that do this deluxe nonsense? It's still too much. Yes.
No, they're gonna do it like a motherfucker.
I think they're gonna creep up the other figures closer to this.
Yes, that's the problem. They're gonna be like, these fucking idiots bought this Black Widow for $30. She comes with basically the same amount of shit.
Right. The same. Like
and now you're adding $20 because you threw in a stand and molded plastic that's not painted. And if you're gonna say that, oh, it's all new molding, well, guess what, man? This is fucking Hasbro. They're gonna use every piece on that Spider-Man body 1,000 fucking times and get their money's worth no matter what. So it doesn't matter if every single thing on here is retooled. They're going to use it 1,000 times and make their money back no matter what. So, like, this is just greed. They're just like, we threw in 2 extra things that aren't much different than the fucking, Black Widow, and they're like $20.
Right. And the sad thing is this. If they would have gave us, like, maybe his camera, a Daily Bugle newspaper, a Green Goblin mask that he grabbed, something like a few more things, man. They could have maybe had me if they would have packed in everything Spider-Man has ever freaking, not everything, that's a little ridiculous, but just a few more things, man. I would have been like, all right, you get a lot. You're not getting a lot here, man. And the other head, that's not the unmasked head, it's barely noticeable. What's the fucking difference?
And it's goofy. Like, it's like a novelty head. It doesn't really serve much that he's like, oh, I have a cock eye,
It's not a good, it's a lot of people. If you read the comments, Tim, it was almost split where it was people were cool.
I believe it. Yeah.
Now, if it's split and if there's this many people talking about it in a bad way, it doesn't feel good. I think this is a bad release.
Well, a couple of points on my end. I mean, first of all, to echo what Gaines had said and what Jerk had said, and anybody who did buy this, good for you. I'm not going to sit here and yell at people who decided to spend money on something that they wanted.
Sure.
Ultimately, I'm not going to do, and you guys aren't either. That's important to put out there. Secondly, I didn't buy it because I just didn't want it. I have enough Spider-Mans in my collection. I see all the accessories. I know there's some updated articulation. I don't really care. The Spider-Mans I have, I'm happy with. So if this thing, I'm gonna keep going, Gaines. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
If this thing was $35, I would have bought this.
I'm in too. 35. I'm in.
Let me ask someone who doesn't.
$5 worth of shit extra.
I still would not have bought it because I
Skelly,
don't need it. You know.
I'm gonna hold this figure up.
Oh, let me bring you up. Boop.
Can you see a difference in these figures
between
the new one and the
really.
other one?
I was like looking at the hips, like they're a little bit more tucked in.
Mm-hmm.
But that's about it.
Right.
Yeah, but
and this was $25. This came in a 2-pack. That was $50. Two figures.
Yeah, you would have got 2 figures.
Came with his girlfriend. And if this would have came at Mary Jane looking like the 90s, the way Eric Larson and Mcfarlane jeweler, I would have.
Now I want to hop in there.
I would have even given them 55 games.
I want to hop in on a point Gaines. A point Gaines just said there. And
this one's really old.
Yeah, that's the best one she has right there.
Skelly, let's see. Wait, we got to see Skelly's little Spider-Man.
Oh, look at that little guy.
Wait, I got another one.
Who made that?
Oh, I have no idea. I found them in thrift stores a long time ago.
Yay!
I love the colors.
This one's metal.
Oh,
I think that's Toy Biz
awesome.
then. Toy Biz made those.
The metals, yeah.
That's awesome.
There's probably something that came with another character, yeah.
Yeah, just still arms, a little bit of weight.
Kelly,
He's
can you
got
make a
the
sound
swivel.
Or like a
So to Gaines's point though, and again, I saw this on Dan Who's YouTube thing earlier. Obviously, whatever, he likes Legends. But with that said, he kind of had somewhat of a point. Now, this doesn't mean that this price point is fair at all. I'm just saying that. But if you go on eBay and you type in basically the most recent Spider-Mans that have come out the last 3 or 4 years, you're looking at least used $50 on a lot of those. Now, that's not saying this is worth $50. What I'm saying is they look at that and probably say, if somebody's willing to pay $50 on eBay for an older figure, they're willing to pay $50 for this. And I'm not saying it's right, but they weren't wrong. It did sell out really quickly at 2 websites. So the demand was there, is what I'm saying.
Well, it's the main character. It will always sell, but
it's Spider-Man.
They've given everybody such an opportunity to buy Spider-Man. Like, if you miss them as a collector in like the last 4 years, like,
I'll tell you what.
Insane.
Jerk, if this thing is sold in stores, watch how many goddamn figure swaps you see. It'll be like,
oh yeah, it's going to be the most epic. They're going to take every version. Pizza Spider-Man is going to be like,
and you can see all types of wonky shit in that box. Wrestling
anywhere? Is this going to be in stores anywhere? Like
yeah.
stores?
I was able to order it, and I had to for the store. I have to. You know what I mean? Like, because of my personal bullshit.
Yeah.
I can't be like, I'm not getting it for the store because it's not fair to customers who want it. But anyway, what I'm saying is, though, Tim, this has been a Marvel Legend thing for like the last 6-7 years. Spider-Man Aftermarket is a $50 figure always.
Yeah.
Even Pizza Spider-Man was a $50 figure like 2 months after he came out. Like, that's how it works. So, like, to
Black
me,
Suit Spidey, even right now, the Black Suit Secret Wars, I believe, is shooting up. That one, which comes with,
I've never once seen it in a store. I've
$25 figure.
Tim, go to the store. I have them out at retail price. So,
I've never seen them in a big
They
box.
finally shipped them. The only one I haven't gotten is Cap yet. So.
The real disappointing thing is just at either $10 less or pack in a few more things, and I would have been singing Hasbro's praises. I'm sure a lot of other collectors would, but instead you're left feeling weird. You're left having guilt if you pre-ordered it, maybe, but it just doesn't feel right. And I saw
and a bigger shame too is the fact, Gaines, that when you stop and think about it, coming off a really, really good 2024 for them.
Yeah.
In terms of what they put out, but also in terms of decisions that they made. They went to that new model. They got away from the HasLab. They gave us Dragon Man. People said that was a pretty fair price.
They were starting to get back on people's good side.
So then but now they go and do this, and that's going to suck a lot of the goodwill out of the community. But I have to double down though and say they weren't wrong. People still bought it.
Yeah, they did. Listen, they did, Tim. And speaking of community, I'm not going to call anyone out personally, but I saw a lot of fucking guys on Instagram saying shit like, I don't like the price, but I'll reserve my judgment when I get them in hand. It's not. It's not
because you want your fucking free figure. You
what do you mean when you? What do you think it's gonna feel like in hand? It's not. It's not a dick where one's gonna.
It's not gonna feel any fucking different than the last 5
Absolutely,
releases.
it's plastic, dude.
This isn't gonna feel any different than the one I bought like a year ago. There's a limitation to what a Hasbro Toys plastic will be made out of. It will still if you think that Spider-Man's build is going to be any better than a regular Marvel Legend, then you're a fucking fool.
You're kidding yourself. Absolutely.
Yeah, it will not.
And that takes us down another road
premium
too,
plastic.
Right. And to your point, Brian, and I can't speak on this because I don't really buy them at all, but they're playing a really scary game here because when they're bringing that price up, these are going to get more compared to import figures.
And they're not.
So if you're going to charge $50 for a domestic and people compare it to a equitably priced import, and it's not as good as the import, this maximum line could really suffer down the road. You know, because people are going to say you're not getting value because you can buy it from over here.
Right. Exactly. Absolutely. I think it just sets a bad precedent. I really hate that it's sold out. I don't blame collectors though. Well, listen, we like fun shit, and there is some fun things in there. Like I said, in those pictures when he hits the Mcfarlane poses, I got a little chubby because I love Mcfarlane. I love his artwork. I'm just saying, it doesn't feel. It should be. This should be a fun day.
I would feel dirty if I bought that thing. Like, if it should have just been $15 cheaper. Like,
it's not gonna feel like it's not gonna feel like a nice blue pill.
Nah. Yeah, fuck that. And then, you know what? I'm just happy I got the last releases for a normal human price. But the people who did buy this thing and make it sell out, guess what? You're going to just drive up the regular fucking Legends prices and they're still going to pack shitty stuff. Like if you think you got a deal for $40, that thing, it sucks. Like it does not come with like, that does not come with a lot of shit, like compared to like
listen,
Black.
Can I ask you something? You see the thing that looks like floating semen? Are you even going to use that? Are you going to use that?
Yeah, like you probably won't even take it out of the fucking
Has Spider-Man ever shot a load like that out of his anything?
Even the Street Fighter toys that
What's
have
that, Skelly?
I said not that I ever saw.
Oh, I thought you said
man, you're watching the wrong cartoon, Skelly.
What the fuck is that? Semen? What is it?
Not even that, like
Spider-Com. Yeah, exactly.
That goes right in a bucket.
That
goes right in a bucket. Like, I don't think any of this.
The shield is okay. You know, if it came with the parachute, I'd be like, "Whoa, that's cool."
Or not even that. If it came with straps where he could wear it like a backpack when he used to do that, that would be cool too. But
the only one I care about is the two long semen strands. But whatever, you know,
the only ones.
The longer jets.
I like the pre ones coming out of the.
That does look like a bunch of spider jizz for fuck's sake. Except for the. Yeah.
And they're not going to be bendy wire either. So
no, like, that would have been cool. Bendy wire would have.
That would have been like okay, maybe that would have justified a $40 price.
All right, and to that point, again, like you have guys like D. Blake Makes out there, a lot of great customizers who make those sorts of things already. So like. Even if they put that in there at this price, you could probably still buy theirs. They're probably going to be a better quality, if not equitable, and not as expensive. So yeah, I'm not crapping all over it because I just kind of just don't care that much. But ultimately, I just feel as if I didn't want it to begin with, but I would not have paid $50 for this if I did want it. So
okay, well, it looks like most of the raw dogs agree.
Yeah,
most people online agree. I did see a lot of people, like I said, trying to figure out why it's a fine price, and you just can't see it. The proof is in the pudding, and the pudding looks like it's $40.
And the pudding's sour.
Yeah. What you got next for us, Jerk?
That's some sour pudding.
What you got next, buddy?
Well, we can roll. Hang on, let me see what we got here. We can roll right into this.
Ninja in the house. Ninja did great a short and a full-length video on that. Maximum. Oh, Skelly, I'm sorry. I'm taking your job.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Okay. Articulate. Yeah, hi. Maximum Greed was a good title. This is Sorry, this is the price of 2 figures for 8 more accessories. Shaking my head. No web backpack, no camera, no angry eyes, mask.
Yes.
Nope.
And hey, Ninja, just so you know, I know you probably, I'm assuming, Ninja, you passed on this based on what you put out there. So you save $50, Ninja. Here's what you can do. Go to the Ollies, okay? Art G told me today at Ollie's, all the Black Series and all the Black Panther Marvel Legends are down to $5.
Oh,
so go buy 10 of those, and you'll have 10 figures worth.
Fuck yeah, I'm going. I long game all that shit. Now it's $5 time. It'll be better than we all met up.
Ninja's a nice voice of reason for the community. The guy, thought out.
Yes.
The guy is the fucking best. So I'm glad Ninja's here to agree, because it means something when someone knows what the fuck they're doing out there, makes a video like that.
Yeah. Nice to have you here, Ninja.
Hell yeah.
Now let me see something cool before I lose my fucking shit.
Let's start this shit.
This is such a crock of shit.
I am never gonna financially recover from this.
Yes.
Now, $20 figure.
And look how beautiful that
it does look good, Jerk. And
Could
supposedly,
you imagine what they would charge us over at Hasbro for like soft goods webbing?
$70.
It would be like $100 Spider-Man, and this motherfucker's coming in here with
pretty good.
Batman. Oh, this just looks great.
And the weird thing is this: it goes on pre-order the 21st, but yeah, it's already showing up in Target. So pre-orders the 21st. Somehow it's in certain Targets.
Same thing with Power Girls. Same shit fucking happened.
And back to that Spider-Man.
I'm buying this for my Christmas tree next year. This is going on top.
One more thing, Jerk, about Spidey. May 2025 for the release? What the fuck?
Right away, man.
No, May next year for Spider-Man.
Oh, I thought it said 25.
Wait, 2025.
I actually heard mid-April, April 15th.
All right, then that, all right.
Yeah, it's this year, games. Get in your time machine.
I'm fucked up. I'm fucking hammered. This is $22.
We ripping t-shirts tonight, baby.
Woo! Listen, I already have this fucking thing. I think you do too, but you have a
it doesn't have the
doesn't have the wired cape, man. So that wired cape makes
the little thingies, you know what I mean? Like, I'm all about the little thingies.
Hot Toys use that same technique with the little thingies to hold the cape up.
It's awesome, man.
Yeah.
I don't care. It looks so cool.
Thank you, Double J. I'm fucked up.
You better be.
You know, so Gaines, you almost peer pressured me in a good way into buying that Power Girl when I was at Walmart. I left it. But seeing that Batman, even though it's a 7-inch scale, I can put that like on the top of the shelf.
Yeah,
it's gonna fit in fine in my collection. There's not gonna need to be a comparison for that.
Look at that rack, Tim. I know your wife is in the chat.
Oh, that's fine, man. I was
We'll have to admit
that's a hell of a boob window you got.
I'll tell you what. Bring me up, Ryan. Bring me up.
Right.
I reviewed this young lady today, and this buck also does not have any budget cuts in it. I think the Shriek or whatever, but
oh my goodness,
she's
Would
got
you
the.
look at that?
She does have some goodies.
What's
I feel weird
going
looking at
on?
that.
What's going on over there?
There you go. If you want to see more of this, check out my channel tonight. Got the whole
Wink,
Nemesis
wink, nudge.
nudge. I actually put a wink on the freaking thumbnail, but I also built really quickly this guy this week.
Oh, let me bring you up because I actually was
That
like
thing
the
is,
guy who watched that, Tim.
Thank you.
Yes,
this guy
it was
is
a fun review.
How's that thing go though, Tim? How's he
monster.
move? I don't want to ruin your review, but
No, you won't. You're not. I'm not gonna. MCU Collector 24's reviews out. Nobody's watching mine anymore. It's fine. It did well. It moves like you would expect it to. The shoulder pads float, so you can bring it out to the sides. It has a double jointed elbow, but you're only going to get it a little past 90. The legs, double jointed overall. It's not going to do any freaking acrobatics.
no, it looks cool though.
But yeah, it's cool.
It almost looks like a cosmic legion.
It does.
That's
like
what we've all been saying. The biggest miss with this, I can say, is that they should have given you a blast effect that fits in here, because this port right here seems a lot bigger than most ports do. So I don't think you can fit like an Iron Man blast in there or anything.
Well, con season's coming up. Somebody will make something for it.
But it's a very cool figure, and thank you to everybody who supported the review, because it did for my channel. It did really well. So thank you.
Yeah, I love when you send me the text. You're like, I did something bad. I'm like, oh, you went to our brothers up north, didn't you?
And it is funny because my reputation precedes me, because so many friends of the channel and other people reached out and they were like, wow, dude, like that's why I was like, people are gonna think I'm dying or something, you know. I'm fine, everybody. It's but yeah, it's a fun wave. It's not gonna be a Target or Walmart. So if you want it, it's gonna be comic book shops, you know, Amazon, GameStop, you know, so on and so forth.
We'll have it at the shop.
Yeah.
Like I ordered all those, so
yeah, fun wave.
And speaking of our friends up north, I got a Joe from them. So I got a Joe coming early.
Nice.
Yep. They have heavy metal now, or whatever, heavy duty. I can't remember who it is. Heavy something. All right, let's move along. We got actual good pictures of it now.
Yeah.
I mean, if you missed it, it's cool. If you like black and white, it's cool. If you don't
black
want
and
it,
white with
then
the
you're
blue,
good.
it's stylized. That picture on the left actually looks pretty good. Yeah, if you didn't have the first release, just like you mentioned, this is for you.
Yeah, there we go. It was heavy duty.
I do like the way that looks.
I love
that ears is always pretty good.
And you know what? I might just order this one because I never opened the other one.
Yeah.
So nice. I don't want to do that.
It does look good in that box too. It's one of them things that you feel guilty.
Oh my goodness. Abby, you maniac. Figure Fight Club, you are a lunatic. Thank you so fucking much. We are going to get those wrenches out for you.
Come on!
Thank you, brother.
Yes, and we have a nice shout out for you later on in the slides, buddy. So we'll take care of Figure Fight Club. All right. Let's keep moving. There it is on the base by itself, and I like that. I don't know.
Yeah,
I just
not
like
bad.
I like the Mcfarlane version.
I wish they redid the cape and made it wired. They could have did that.
I agree. All right, and then they're showing off their Bale Batman.
They went all in on this movie, this Nolan series. You got to admit, they've almost have. They need to do Alfred. They need to do Neeson as Ra's al Ghul, and they need to do who else? I don't know, but
they did Scarecrow. They've
doing Scarecrow again in the suit.
Yeah, they've done everybody.
I'll be impressed if he does Neeson and he does Alfred.
Neeson
would be awesome.
Yeah. Well, and again, anytime you get like a classic actor, not just a classic, I'll say a fun actor. I don't know if he's classic or not. An iconic actor, baby. As a head sculpt, it's just fun. It's cool to have that too.
Now, people were complaining about that mesh on the shoulder washer. It's not movie accurate. This is a $22 figure. I'm giving it a pass because
what the fuck are you complaining about?
The rest looks pretty good, and you could just find a washer in your freaking Mcfarlane bin of
And how often are you really gonna pull his cape back like that?
I'm just saying
over his shoulders a little bit, so it's like hidden most of the time.
It does look. The rest of the figure looks so darn good, man. It almost doesn't look like a Mcfarlane figure. I know that sounds.
I know.
This is someone that loves Mcfarlane. I'm just.
I agree. It is a very big step up. The only thing that I see that looks a little goofy is his thighs look too long. But that is the only thing I would say looks off. Because, the soft goods is pulled back so you can see the body. I get it. So, otherwise I'd be like, the shoulder. But, you never saw his shoulders in the movie, so you don't know what it looks like. So, all right. And Gaines, did we go over this last?
No, me and you personally messaged each other. This came out the day after Thunder last week. This is
this got little jerk fluttering in my pants.
I know this could be good. This could be good. I have a few of their products.
Amazing.
Right.
I don't care if he's 8 inches tall because it'll all work. He's he's a big weird fucking space.
What the heck's the name of this company again?
Beast Kingdom.
Kingdom.
And then it's their like D8, line.
So that vest is pleather or Oh,
Yeah.
So there's cloth goods. It might be interesting. I'm really.
Well, they
curious.
did that king shark you have.
And I like that king shark, and I like
the pants are soft goods, and it's really, really done.
How big is the king shark in this scale? Like, it's got to be a pretty chunky big.
He's
figure.
like
he's a big boy.
Yeah, he's an awesome figure.
That's what I would expect. Yeah, because these are obviously larger. So I was curious how that big of a character would come out. Yeah.
Yep.
I know I'm really curious about this.
It's going to be the Keith Giffen one because of the artwork. So hopefully the face and shit is like that weird, like he looks more like Rob Zombie, you know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to this. So I almost missed it again, Gaines. Oh, these are so goofy and weird. These are what, like 3 3/4, or are they 4?
I don't think so. This is the cell. This is the people who did the biker mice from Mars.
Yeah, but this is a new scale.
They almost look like a 5-inch, don't they?
Yeah, I think they're like 4.5 inch.
I actually like the lower decks figures better than the movie.
Yeah,
ones.
what's going on with everybody's shoulders, dude? Like,
everybody's
shoulders are fucked up, dude. They all look drunk. If you look at their shoulder lines,
Star Trek is going through it, man.
Yeah, their posture is not looking too healthy right
now.
The
lower decks look fun. The other guys look really
their
fucking...
hips.
Yeah, how the fuck did that happen? How'd you nail the cartoon characters and fuck up the human?
I don't know. And this company has heart. This company has heart, man. They did the Insectors, the RoboForce.
They're the company that wants to go bankrupt.
Yeah,
it's weird, man.
The four traditional ones look like they played in a very unhealthy, unpadded tackle football league for way too long. Like they hung on way too long to that turkey bowl, and now all their joints and everything are all left up, and they can't move anymore. And I'm painting a really rosy picture here.
They do look like cracked out Star Trek.
There we go.
They fly all over space looking for like good fucking drugs.
Star Trek on drugs.
Star Trek.
Star Trek, yes.
I love how the guy in the back, like middle, is supposed to be Riker, but it looks like Timothy Oliphant. Like it's all fucked up, man. Like
very. It's sad too because I like Star Trek. It's something that I still watch.
I like old Star Trek.
Old Star Trek.
I like Next Generation, Deep Space Nine. Like the new shit they have made since Abrams is all fucking garbage.
Yeah,
thank you, Punk.
Hey, it's the Punk.
There he is.
What's up?
Please hit that like button if you can lift up your hand. If you're not, I don't know what else you'd be doing right now.
If you're gooning while you're watching,
you want to goon while watching.
Use your other hand.
I wouldn't blame you. Get this out of my face, Jerk.
Yeah,
please.
I can't meth with these anymore. Get them out of here. Yeah.
Meth with them.
All right, Loose Collector showed off his Yeti.
It's Bigfoot.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be like, a white Sasquatch Yeti thing. So
I think it's the Bigfoot verse something in a 2-pack or something weird.
I don't know. It looks badass, dude. This thing looks badass.
It looks good, and it looks like 3 layers of movement, like his neck, and then that whatever you want to call that other piece. So
it almost, yep. Agreed.
I'm curious.
I knew there's a reason I passed on that Marvel Legends Wendigo all those years ago. Here's my Wendigo right here. Or wait, how do you say it? Wendigo or Wendigo?
I say Wendigo, but
Wendigo. Which one is it?
What'd you call me, Tim?
What is that? He's the Wendigo.
Wendigo. You gotta hate when these
What are you,
Wendigos
Michael Jackson out there in the wind?
I'm curious. Well, this guy, speaking of price points, this guy's price points are nuts too. So I don't know.
They are, but the product is getting better. I'll put it that way. Like it still shouldn't be that nuts, but But we'll see with the Kung Fu line. That's $50. You know what I mean? So we'll see. You know what I mean? We'll see. I've cried about it, so we'll see. All right. And speaking of werewolves,
great box art.
The Howling.
Yes.
Great box art. We talked about NECA getting back to NECA.
Yeah.
And this is more proof to that.
Yes, sir.
I don't need this thing, but if I'm a horror nut, the Howling is one of them old OG, werewolf movies. I prefer part 2 because of the titty lady, but this is a great figure, great looking wolf.
It's neat. I think they really missed on the legs on that one. Like some of the photos.
They did look goofy in the movie. I think if you put him in I think the posing does this a disservice. I think if you crouch them down more.
Yeah, in certain angles. Like the middle one looks great. The one all the way to one side looks great, but that one, it looks all like
yeah, it looks very I was gonna say it looks very jacked up to me. Like it's what it reminds me of, a lot of people may not have this. If you want it, you can get it at Ollie's, is that freaking Doctor Strange 2 Minotaur guy.
Yeah.
I have that, and like the legs just he was so important to the movie. I can't remember his name, folks, but like you can't get the legs right. They look wonky and just goofy. Yeah. So I kind of felt the same way when I saw that picture there on the one side next to Scully there.
I think this needs to be posed better and it's gonna look great.
Oh, it looks right though. Like I even think in the movie some of them were like up on marionettes to make them look that way. So you know, you got to work with what you got. You got to make it articulate a certain way. So no matter what you do at certain angles, especially when the legs move like that, it's just going to look like that.
This will be a beast to see like at a Target.
Like,
I feel like for the longest time, all I've seen are just re-releases of older horror figures. Seeing this on the shelf will be very cool because it's going to have that like energy behind it. Yeah, something different. Good way to put it, Gainsey. Yep.
I've been looking for Beetlejuice everywhere. I can't fucking find it.
Dude,
He's just at Walmart right now.
I saw it twice so far. I wish I would have known.
I haven't seen him yet. I'll find them. I'm not in a rush, but I've been like, ooh, I'll stop at Target. See if
I had one in my hand at Walmart. I walked around for 10 freaking minutes, put it back, and then it hit the home base, and I was like, oh, it'll be there. It was gone in 2 days.
Yep.
So you know,
I did that with Leatherface, man. I don't need it. I went back, gone. I went to 4 different Walmarts, man.
But the Beetlejuice we're sorry, it's a side note, but they're gonna give us some more tradition, like the actual black and white suit. So that's why I'm like, I'll wait and get.
Yep. Yeah. Agreed.
I don't know what this is, Jerk.
In the last Ronin, this is Casey Jones and April O'Neil's kid.
No way.
I think her name's Cassie Jones. So play on words, you know.
You get a lot here, and I'm gonna. So the Casey Jones with the dirt bike is $60, right? So this comes with a little more. Let's say it's 70. I don't want to harp on the Spidey again, but it's like, look at all this shit you're getting: cloth wired trench coat, hands, 3 heads, a motorcycle. It's like.
Yeah, look at this. It looks like 3 different figures.
Yes.
Yep.
You owe me a Coke.
Yep.
Not the
very soon gains.
Yeah, this is badass. I don't need it.
I think it's
fun.
What was
the
price?
You know?
What was the price on it? I know you said
I'm only going by what the Casey and dirt bike is $60. So
wow.
It's gonna be ballpark to that.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, the bike alone, that could work for anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, very cool. All right, what do we got next?
This is sick. This is Mondo doing Mondo stuff at the scale that none of us have room for. I don't. I mean, I don't speak for 191 people, baby. Thank you, Raw Dogs. You know, it's just the loins.
So close. I've been watching it the whole time. Like
this is badass, though.
Yeah. This is just, they just keep leveling up, dude. Like, this is phenomenal. So, like, to me, like, you couldn't have sculpted a better Evelyn. Like, look at that shit.
It's dope.
Wow.
Oh,
it's really.
Oh, my God. Just
even the Panther. It's so neat.
Yeah, everything. Everything is so good about this, except for the scale.
Well, you know.
No, that's good because I'll collect my little fucking, you know, under $20 cartoon He-Man figures and be happy. So, and I will window look at these and be like, oh.
And on a positive note, I don't know how you feel about Jared Leto, but he's the only suspect casting. The casting for the movie or whatever it's going to be so far has been pretty fun. So
nice.
I even like Idris Elba as Man at Arms because he has the look. I mean, he has the mustache, big stoic guy, you know.
Great actor. Yeah.
I know.
No problems with that.
Yeah. It looks fun. Well, the cast looks fun.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there it is.
Uh-oh.
So listen.
Wait.
What?
Whoa.
we just waxed poetic about Hasbro with a crazy price. This is if you want to get what's his name, the Boogeyman behind him. 204.
Oh yeah, no. I showed the nice pictures. Yeah, if you want to get this big chunk of weirdness
together, they're 204 for two 6-inch, 7-inch, and 8. It's very pricey, man. And now people, I'm wrong about this. Double J said, "Fuck it." Most people are so happy that we're getting these again. They don't care about that price point.
Sure. Can you back it up one real
100
quick?
people, baby. I'm not tearing no shirt off, but
hey, 200 again? Hey.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Yay!
Absolutely
pretty cool, man. That really
yes. Thank you to everybody who's watching. And it's actually I think it's my first time being on here with 200.
Look at that.
I wasn't
That's a 201, Tim. So
I'm not scaring away too many people, thankfully. I gotta give props to this guy for busting out the Ghostbusters belt buckle.
Yeah.
Too much.
You fucking dork.
So
Good. Well played, sir. Well played.
Yep.
These are gorgeous, though. I can't. When something looks fucking. So the Spider-Man, we looked at it, and we were like trying to find like a reason to like have it be that price. This is a ridiculous price, but they're fucking perfect to the cartoon.
They're incredible. Yes, they are incredible. I'm not gonna lie, they are incredible, but they are bending you over.
Yeah,
They're bending you
as
over.
I mentioned in a video a while back, if you get the deluxe, which is everyone comes with a monster from the show or a ghost, $820 for 8 figures. It's crazy.
Oh, crazy. This is for people who collect hot toys, I guess.
Well,
where they're just like, whatever the fuck. It's half a hot toy.
I just saw Duarte. I would say shout out to him. And you guys had an awesome show Monday with him on. He is a freaking genius. The stuff he's doing. And also he will be on tomorrow night over at Figure Fight Club. So
yes. Yeah. Great guest. The man not only that he had amazing product, but he knew how to present it and talk about it. Really, really pleasure to talk to Duarte. This is beautiful. The Ghostbusters fan is gonna definitely own these. So it is what it is. As far as price.
I mean, it literally looks better than the cartoon. He looks better than the cartoon. How is that possible?
It does.
Yeah, so I will say they look good, but I hate the ghosts from the cartoon. I think they're fucking stupid.
I love that.
I'm sure people are going to be really mad at me for that, but I don't like any of the ghosts. That figure to me is an overpriced, ridiculous piece of shit. It's beyond ridiculous.
I love the fucking hair, man.
Yeah, the hair is cool.
No, I'm not saying it looks exactly the way it should be. I just think it's fucking stupid. That's all. I'm not saying it isn't beautiful. The sculpting's there, all that there is a toy, but the idea of it,
it's okay.
It's too much for me.
Your channel's appropriately named.
Yeah, it is. I should be YoJo asshole.
Like the ghost I liked when I was 10.
Yeah.
I never liked
get him out of here.
Cartoon.
Get him the fuck out of here.
I watched the fucking movies and I was like, this sucks. All right, there is a blank spot next to him because I was actually going to put the picture of the figure and I fucking forgot. So my apology.
I wasn't. Now Shredder has a very basic design where the whole the selling point is the helmet and the claws. Everything else is kind of basic. I wasn't overly impressed with this, but again, Shredder in this look is kind of boring. So I don't know if it's Mezco's fault. Right?
It isn't. Look at the lettering. This is Shredder out of the first series of comics. I mean,
yeah, absolutely.
He's not overdone. He's a very basic thing, and he's very baggy ninja clothes. And this, if you like the original Turtles comics, this is spot on. And it's not overdone or Mezco-fied. So,
no, I agree. I'm probably gonna get it somehow. It'd be sold out at 12:02, and I'll be punching the nuts off my stack. But
well, thankfully, I missed the $500 turtles, so I don't need any Mezco turtle stuff. Even though I'm like, man, I wish I had Casey Jones. I wish I had the turtles, but that ship has sailed for the jerk. They're gone. They've gone to the land of too expensive for me. So
that's the natural consequence way of saving money when you just miss out. That's the collecting gods telling you keep that money in your wallet right there.
Yeah, exactly. But I like it. I think it's really cool. I do think it's basic. Did we get a price on him or not?
Like someone just D-Rock just mentioned, he doesn't see $100 worth of figure. The thing with Mezco is you're paying for the quality of the cloth goods and how well.
And they're also not showing any of his shit. And sometimes Mezco's come fucking loaded.
It's probably
depending.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's move along to this.
Oh, look at that!
This guy, this Ledger Joker is like I don't know, man. Is he still beloved like he was in the early 20s?
I think so. I think he's like got the Cesar Romero thing. Like he will forever just be remembered.
True. This is a great looking head sculpt. So
Jesus, it looks so good. I'm not even the biggest fan, and I'm like, if this thing comes with the right accessories, this might be the one I break on and buy.
And here's the thing: I don't own any Ledger Jokers at all. I never saw the Mcfarlane one with the big stack of money. I would have considered that if I saw it. So when I see something like this, I don't Mezco very often. You guys know that I only have 2. But this is one where I even go like, you know what? Like maybe it's time I step up and get just a really quality figure to represent this on my shelf, because I look at that and I just think, oh my God, that looks so good.
Mm-hmm. And I had the hot toy of this when they did the deal with DC Direct. Like that was like the last hot toy I had, where they had the switch out suit too, where he'd be the rifleman in the police.
Yeah.
And it was the first fucking one that you could move the eyes in it too. And dude, I remember I grabbed the mechanism and the back end of it popped off immediately. I was like, oh my God, I just broke it. But the cap was just glued on shitty. So, it worked in the end, but I thought I broke like a $200 hot toy at the time. So
oof.
But I did sell it for like 5 times the amount.
Oh yeah, that Ledger figure sells for a lot.
Dude, I sold it for so much. It didn't fit in anywhere with any of my shit, and I loved it. But I was like, it stays in the box. It's really expensive. Why do I have it? So
eventually, you have to not just reinvest in life, but your collection. Sometimes even if you like something, you just get to the point you're like, you know what? I love this thing. For that price, whoever's buying it's going to give it a really good home. And then you reinvest it back into whether it's your collection or just, life in general. But you got to cut a guy loose sometimes.
Yeah.
We have a super chat from Ron Ivy, 1999. Congratulations on 200 again. But please, for the love of God, when we reach 300, Gaines doesn't go full Monty.
You better not.
For life.
He's gonna sink the Titanic on us.
I'll pull out the Borat swimsuit for fun.
Yeah, you could do that. You could do, over the shoulders, like super fucking thong.
They recently
I got something cooking for 300, baby.
They recently released like the actual sound that freaking submersible made when it popped underwater.
Oh.
That I only think if Gaines goes full Monty, that's going to be the sound that occurs. But it won't be underwater. It'll be,
it's fitting. Because I am obsessed with that goddamn Titanic. Freaking, I'm obsessed with that whole story. I watched the documentary on
saga.
Yeah, I don't want to go down a fucking rabbit hole.
No, let's not.
Separate episode.
Yeah, that'll be like my Uncle Tim style conspiracy theory.
That'll be great. The one thing I will note is his teeth look awesome, dude. That horrible fucking yellow. Like I don't think anybody.
Well, Jerk. Why do you think they're showing this head so fucking close? They want you to know, like, hey,
we killed it. Yeah, we fucking killed it. So, And this one, speaking of killing,
Did we? And we mentioned this on Thursday last.
Yes, we were.
Hulk.
We were honking about a fucking Mezco Hulk, and look at it now.
And I hope it's a big boy. I hope they use a new buck because every big boy buck they have, I don't think has double jointed.
No. Here. I'll be back.
So while he's getting that, I'll just put it out there too. We talked earlier, to bring back the Spider-Man again, that you get into the comparisons. So I know it's going to be soft goods and blah, blah, blah. It's the apples and oranges, but whatever the price point is on this versus the price point on a future Maximum Series Hulk.
Right.
Like you start to go, okay, which one do I want? So
I would go with the Mezco if it's big. And
yeah.
They can't use that Bluto buck.
No, because the arms are terrible. Here, I'll bring myself up to show you how bad the arms are on this. All right. That's literally it.
Yeah.
You're looking at how far his arms
and that's a lot of they use this buck in a few
they used it on that big guy with the fucking bucket head, and it looks great posed, but like it has nothing else. Like torso barely moves, like he's meh. But I like Bluto, so you know.
Yeah.
I got a hell of a deal, baby.
I'm dying to see what this looks like. Yeah. I mean, obviously the cloth goods are only going to be, ripped up purple slacks.
Who gives a fuck? As long as the buck is awesome.
If the buck looks awesome and they give us a few head sculpts, I'm really excited for this. And now I want to chase down that freaking I think the Cap and the Thor you could still pre-order.
Yeah.
We're right there.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I don't need 10. I just need the classic 4 Avengers and I'm good.
I just get the Hulk to have a Hulk. I love that's like I'm stupid for Hulk toys for some reason. Like whenever I see one, I'm like, oh, except for that new red one. I'm just like, nope, I got the McGinnis one.
It's not Harrison Ford. It's not, man. Jerk, did you ever finish the Amadeus Cho Hulk? I can't remember.
No, what's his name? Oh God. What is his name? Mr. Nostalgic. Thomas goes nostalgic, has the leg, and I never hit him up. I got to. He's a really nice guy. He offered it to me for free, and I was like, sure, and I never hit him back up.
You gotta complete him, man.
I know he's sitting over there, and I'm just like, oh, I saw him the other day, and I got sad. I was like, I fucked that up.
Did you hear like the sad Hulk TV show music in the back of your head?
Yeah, yeah, it was just zooming in on the table where he's missing a leg. Yeah. But yeah, this is exciting, and the face looks great.
Yeah, again, the teeth look so freaking good. It's almost like they're doing something new with teeth.
Yeah. Hey, whatever brings it out, whatever they're doing, it's fucking awesome. So hopefully it looks as good.
Yep.
And then I wanted to bring something up because remember last show games, I was like, oh, they're redoing the turtles with the red bandanas. I was wrong. These
5
are
points.
They're 5 points. I didn't know. I was flying through pictures, so. I would just like to reiterate that I made a mistake.
These look great, though.
No, for 5 points, they're awesome.
If they were, I don't know the scale on these, though. If they were like 5 inches, these are.
That's what they are.
This is very nice.
Yeah, they're fun, but I just wanted to show them off because I was completely wrong. Because I figured they'd do the red bandanas next. You know what I mean? Or did they do that first? The ones you have, do they have all red bandanas?
No, and that was my complaint. They all come with like 3 heads. Why couldn't one head be the red bandana?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think they left it so that they're going to make the red bandanas. And if they do that, then I'll jump into the fucking turtles because I'll be like, oh, now I could order it. I get the red bandanas. So
and you're set. Yep.
All right. And then our good old friend Rocco finds the weirdest fucking shit.
Yeah, so Rocco had a video on this, and sure enough, if you search Deadpool on Amazon, I don't know the name of the company, this is a $40 decked out.
45.
I think 45.
Yeah, I had to look him up to get this. He's 7 inches.
I don't need this, but it's unique, it's different, and it's Deadpool.
Gaines with scale
is really good, dude. Look at it. Look at him. He looks great.
He does.
Yeah. And Gaines, that would go great with your some poses with your McFarlanes.
I could put him right next to Deathstroke and have a little thing going. Absolutely.
Yep.
I almost pre-ordered it, but I'm kind of strapped for cash. I bought a lot of
Yeah, I ain't doing that.
Blue Chew lately.
Speaking of cash, Boner Jams just gave us a super chat, $4.99.
Let's get his little thing going here. Oh, I moved all my buttons around again.
You're a mess.
I am a mess. Here we.
Help! He's got a boner!
Boner jams roll heavy, new bird trucks, dumb spot, sex clowns, slither ass plate, backlot, chrome on the wheels.
I'm sorry, it's the pleats.
All right, let's get back to Boner Jams. There we go.
Suki now. Big A, the Greek god of bowling, outbacks, and crusher of fallopian tubes. What's good, Skelly? Smooches.
In his day.
Thank you.
Boner in his day, that Big A, man. If you seen him at the bar, you would just, he was one of the greats.
He was great. He was one of the greats.
He was a Larry Bird of getting tail. Anyway.
The Larry Bird, that white guy again.
He's got a triple-double, folks. I don't know what that means in terms of getting a vagina, but it's a good thing. Yeah, this is cool. This is very cool.
Yeah. You're getting premium for your $44, man. There's a lot there, and you get the stand and everything. So I see it.
All right. I love this, man. I love this stupid-looking lizard snake man. He's letting you know, like, on the left, he's kind of like prestigious looking, and then on the right, he's pissed off, like back to the
that
up.
one.
Now it's just like, to me, from an outside observer, this looks like a Motu figure.
It does. Well, they're very inspired.
Well, especially the staff. Like they all, like all the snake men came with wooden staffs with the fucking snake going up. So, and you know,
I like this a lot. I like how the eagle and snake must be spectral or a magic power he has, because he's a snake on the staff, then he turns him into a eagle or a falcon or a pigeon.
Phoenix.
Fly, pelican, fly. Yeah.
Bird of prey. Here you
go. I rarely see a Mythic Legion these days because they all kind of blend into one another. Something about, maybe it's the green that pops. I don't know. I go on maybe that's funny. I don't know. I really like this.
It is. It's cool. I love their sculpting. You know what I mean? I love everything about Mythic Legion except for the articulation.
And that's a fine. That's an absolute fine criticism.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Well, and I also don't like the bulkiness, like how they're like Motu bulky.
Yes, they kind of use the
exaggerated proportions. You know what I mean?
Snake
but they
wizard. It is a snake wizard, which is very unique.
He is Snake Wizard.
Hey, any Four Horsemen Studios collectors in the chat? Can anybody let me know when the hell I'm gonna get the freaking, like, I don't know his name, Necromonicus or whatever? It's the freaking the skeleton with like that looks like the freaking Grim Reaper that I ordered like 2.5 years ago.
I think the Dork Lair guy reviewed that. I think so.
I heard the All In people, I guess, have been getting theirs in, but like I gotta watch. My address changes relatively soon, so like all these pre-orders that I have existing, I'm like, okay, it's getting weird now. Like, do I have to update this soon?
Shit. Yeah, I'd worry. I have shit on pre-order from like centuries ago.
You mentioned Motu Jerk.
Yes, I know.
Trooper.
Let's get this guy in here real quick. Get your wrenches ready.
Come on!
Welcome to membership, sir.
Welcome, Padre. Can you give me a blessing, man? I need help.
Me too. I need one.
They're shipping now. Bronzer says they're shipping now. And he's a definite Mythic Legions fan.
All right, cool.
Yes, I noticed the Motu connection when I saw this photo.
This is a Cosmic Legion. This is sick, man. I like this as well. I love the colors. I love.
Well, look at the black helmet, or the helmet with the black faceplate and the triangle. That's like a fucking what's his name bot. Fuck, how come Hordak?
Yes,
like Hordak's troops.
That's what it is. Yeah,
exactly
it's
like
homage.
Yeah. So I think that's awesome that they give you that secondary option with all of these.
Yeah.
Like they're all Motu characters, like just throwbacks. Like it's so weird that they're doing it, but it all works so well.
Love it.
They're different on both figures, man. Like the loadout like moves. Like it's
Smart.
interchangeable, man.
Yeah, that's clever.
Like
I
the
like
neck guard comes off. Like this is a hell of a figure, man.
It really is. Yeah,
and I'm not huge. Like I want sci-fi toys like this, and like not boboed out proportions.
Something different too. Something that's not Star Wars or Star Trek. Something different in the
it's original. I love that it's original, man.
Gaines gonna have so many Star Trek people in his chat going at him this upcoming week in his videos, man. That's
no. Listen, I love Star
Gaines
Trek.
versus Star Trek.
Jesus, I just have to pause. Gaines, do you see how many people are in here now?
I know, man. I'm getting scared because I don't have.
This is incredible. I mean, thank you, everybody.
Tonight. But if we do hit 300, I'll have to do something, man.
Shit, I don't know. I'll drop kick something in this room. But we're very fun. I am just happy we're over 200. So
really exciting,
leave
man.
it at that. So, all right, and then my worst fears. We were talking about this Revotech fucking Street Fighter, and these. You're like, okay, I'm not seeing the goofy joints, but like you start to stare into him. And they're appearing, bro. They're fucking appearing.
Looks like he's making an animal balloon.
Look at the shoulder, dude. A totally exposed ball joint. I hate that about Rebel.
Yes, people like this company too. I saw the.
I know because it's fun. Like you can do extreme posing. I get it, but like they turn the motion in your hands too.
That's a great. It's just It is what it is. I guess to get that articulation, you're going to have some wonkiness, but I'm with you, man. I can't have it. I need something to look clean.
Yeah, there's a point where it just gets ridiculous. Let's stop for a second. Cody, I can't see your sticker, but thank you, buddy.
Thank you, Cody.
And then Zakane and Jesus, buddy, you are a maniac.
What a night, man. I'm gonna get another beer to celebrate.
I know.
You know what you are? You're one of those little fancy lads, aren't you? Boy, you're cute. Gosh, what a sweet little outfit. Is it your little spring outfit? You couldn't be cuter. You're so adorable. Oh, my.
Thank you, Cicada. You're amazing. All right. And, and the head sculpts are fucking amazing. Like
a lot of this looks good, but a lot of it looks fucking wonky.
Yeah, and then like I said, once you look at his bicep, his arms, like it just all looks like oh no, another boner jams. Go got him, Skelly.
Okay. Boner jams. Have to put my daughter to bed, but want to say happy 62nd birthday to Gaines. Enjoy your birthday and Valentine's Day, cutie patootie.
Oh,
so sweet.
My birthday is Valentine's Day, which is very fucking weird.
Oh. So it's
What is your birthday?
Tomorrow.
Hey, buddy.
Tomorrow.
Now, I love that though, because now I'll never forget it. Now it's easy to remember.
I have 2 friends now, and my other friend is named Valentina.
Nice.
Yeah, it's so funny.
I don't know if anyone shares a Valentine's Day birthday with me, but it led to a lot of blowjobs.
You're a lucky dog.
Hey, ladies watching, thanks for the memories. Let's
thanks, ladies.
I look at them no more, but
All right,
like
now
head, man. Speaking of head, I don't like it. It looks a little too anime, and this is a good price point though, $25.
Yes. Well, here's the thing, man. Once you get the Street Fighter Alpha, it is anime. Like all the designs go straight anime. So, like, I'm not crazy on it either, but it does match the property perfect.
Okay.
Like he does look like that in the game. So,
and I can't believe this is $25. I can't believe it.
Yep.
Well, I can't believe they didn't just buy a Jada figure and pop a new head on it. Because I mean, they really do look the same, dude. Like down to the texturing on the gi, the choices of cuts and articulation. Like the only thing that really will stand it apart is their goofy, like fucking double jointed arm system. You know what I mean?
Right. They kind of use the Mcfarlane thing with the washer in there, and I might buy one of these just as like to see what it's all about, at that price.
Oh,
Welcome to hell, motherfucker!
welcome. Thank you so much. All right, let's move over to the next slide. Wait, why does my slides feel broken? There we go.
There it is.
Okay, now this is where I really like these photos. Man. I like the effect.
$25, man. Now, I'm not in love with this because of the head sculpt, but when you see this for $25, your brain tells you, like, hey, that's a fucking deal, right?
Yeah, I need another Ken.
It's so easy to fucking like do the math in your head with the visual. If it looks good and the price is good, you want to buy it. I just said I would buy this. I don't even really love it because of the fucking price.
Yeah, I can't wait till they get to Goofy Character Land, and then you
True,
can mix
like you mentioned,
data.
Right? I'll buy two. I love the Honda because he's a big fat guy. I'd buy, just to have two of them to see what they both offer. Sure.
And they're getting a Darkstalker license. Like, if we get them this size, like, how fucking awesome is that? Man? Like all the fighting shit. So it looked so good. So why does that keep dunking off the slideshow? Anyway, so we're in the Jada now. I like this way more now that I see like.
Yeah, you mentioned
I was just going to ask you that.
Yep,
$30. Now it's 30 because it's a little beefier and bigger than the, Chun Li review.
Yeah,
fair enough, and a new buck. Like that looks all new to me. Maybe the upper torso might not be, but like the pants, the legs, all that shit's new. Yep. So, I still don't think it looks as good as the Storm one, but it looks way better. Like I think it's great. You know what I mean?
And for only $5 extra for a deluxe figure to only be $5 more.
Yeah, I know, man. It's a whole figure.
They could have probably pushed this up to 35 if they really wanted to, and said, "Well, it's a deluxe. It's more blah 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 blah." Words were words, and they didn't. They put it at 30. So good on them. I'll definitely be buying the hell out of this when I find it.
This line is going to go down in the history books as one of the best when it's complete.
Yeah. If they keep going and they keep making everybody, hell yeah. You know what I mean? Even look at the little like electricity effects around him, the crouch, like so he can get into every pose. I love it.
Yep, for sure.
So I just wish he was the dark green with the super orange. So hopefully somebody, makes the variant. I might wait on this and wait for the next color. I mean?
Well, I was gonna say they'll make the variant. They love reuse for obvious reasons. They like to do the repaints on these. So
we'll get the most out of the money to put back into the line. So
especially a young line like this. I mean, they've only been around for 3 years now. So they have to do that, and it makes total sense. And it makes even more sense because it canonically makes sense because you're getting player 2 versions of all these things. So they're not just doing it to do it.
I did mean that. Bronzer. I didn't want to go back to back with getting head and anals. It's like these words are just meant for my vocabulary, I guess. So. No, this looks great though, man. I'm like everyone else with each release and each announcement. You're just pumped.
Yeah, and then you get them in hand, and they're wonderful. You know what I mean? I haven't gotten one where I was like, me.
Nope.
Yeah, even Cammy, I'm like, yay.
Nope.
So, and then speaking of which, I fucking love this. This is really good. I wish his fists were just a hair beefier, but this is the real Street Fighter 2 design. He didn't get until later on where they made him subhumanly big. So
I remember he was a boss in the first edition, and then when he was a playable character, I was so pumped, and I was so shitty with him. I was like,
You're like, oh, you're so goddamn slow and wonky.
And again, though, the eye patch, right, Skelly? The eye patch just gives you that. You just got to respect the guy. He's been through some shit.
It gives you that 2025 flavor.
Aura points.
But yeah, goddamn, this looks great. And he can do everything you want him to do.
Yep.
And yeah, everything he comes with. I mean, I'm not huge on the effects, but they don't make it any more expensive, so I don't give a shit.
Right.
Yeah.
The base figure you're getting is what you're in for.
Hasbro to be like, oh my god, we gave you a stand at $10. All right, and then no, I ruined it. 'Cause we're gonna do.
This deal is getting worse all the time.
Yep.
Well, it's gotten to an all-time low.
He's all-time low, and you nailed it as to why no one bought it, because the one previous had the unmasked head of that great Robert Downey head sculpt. So why?
And it
buy
wasn't even 4 months. It was
like a same month. It was confusing.
Like 2 weeks.
I want to say my dumb ass was like, "Hey, where's the fucking Robert Downey head?" And I was like, "Oh, it's a different suit."
I did the same thing. I was like, "This doesn't come with a Downey head." You know what I mean? Even the boxes look the same.
Yep. It's really they botched that whole release, man. That whole thing was a botch.
I agree completely, and it's a boring ass figure with nothing. It's got nothing. It's like whatever. So, yeah, that's all I have to say. Tim, you got anything? I know you see this thing out on your adventure.
I'd say it's still too much.
It should be free with shipping.
Yeah, exactly. Should cost Walmart money for me to go buy that.
All right, Gaines, are you ready to get demonetized? Are you ready? Here we go.
It's me, Waddle. Quit paying attention to my dick nose and look at this stupid cheap toy, or I'll buy your mother and make her my sex slave.
Waddle's here.
Welcome to our new segment of Watto's Deal of the Week.
Watto's Deal of the Week. And Watto found a good deal. Listen, this is a $35 figure, and I ordered him yesterday. He came today. $10.
Damn, $10 from Walmart.
I went to Watto's Walmart, and this is cool for $10, man.
They got them at both my Walmarts. I just hate going to fucking Walmart, so I might do it tomorrow. I might order them tonight because it says no shipping on mine. Like they
I was
won't
going to
ship
ask
it.
that. I was going to say, they won't ship. Okay, I was going to say if there is shipping, the secret is order like 4 of them, keep 1 and take 3 back to the store. That way you're getting free shipping and you're taking back the ones you don't need.
I love it for $10. He's like Krang.
Yep.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. You know, even the dopey little fucking
little guys, little mechanics.
The little dopey bastards. Like I just want them for my set. Oh,
thank you. We have a father in here blessing us, man. What a great
thank
show.
you, Padre. You're awesome.
Yeah, Waddle Mart is a cool thing. Waddle will be looking for deals each week for you, Raw Dog. So be on the lookout every Thursday for Watto's deals.
Yes, we got a deal.
No, but
I don't know about. Oh, we got another deal from Watto.
Oh, we got another deal.
Yeah, we got another deal.
Listen,
the bat is $22. I have the Comic-Con version, the blue one, whatever, the comic version.
Yeah.
It's a good figure. I did a review. It was like my 3rd review ever, or my second, one of them, and it's a fun figure. It's just not worth $55.
Once it gets
to 20, 25, then it's worth what you get.
Especially for that the coolest thing is the freaking neck with just the wiring popping out of there.
Yep.
It's this is the price point for Super 7.
Yes.
I don't know.
If
and
they were like this, I wouldn't buy them, but I would not make fun of them. You know what I mean? So,
right. And this is a perfect Watto thing. Listen, Watto doesn't have the best stuff, but he has cheap stuff.
Yeah, he's the junk collector of the universe. So, all right. And then that I think is it, because we did the Spidey. We did the Spidey talk already. Oh, but our friend Abby, Figure Fight Club, his show is rapidly approaching 1,000 viewers. So go over there, check him out. There's lots of freebies there. Once he hits his goals, he'll do giveaways. I won a football toy a couple weeks ago. Lots of fun. And it's just like another sister channel, just like it's figure it out, guys. You know what I mean? Like, go help support.
We got your whole week lined up of nonsense and toys and fun.
Here on the Jerk Network. So please go check him out and help him hit his goal so he can get monetized.
That 1,000 feels good, man. When I hit 1,000, not that I'm fucking gaining subs by the minute, but once I hit 1,000, I can like relax and
that's honestly you want to rush there, but it means nothing in the long run. You should just let it happen as it happens is what I say. But if you need to get there, I understand. But what. It's okay, these things happen, you know what I mean? He gave us
like, I'm out. I'm sorry.
No, I've seen him. I've actually seen him comment on plenty of videos, and I've seen him in the live.
Okay,
that's awesome.
So, we're good boys. We just got filthy mouths.
I grew up. My dad would gamble their whole rent away every week.
Yeah, exactly. I'm paying all my bills. All right, so let's dump this show out. Let's remove that from the studio. Let me move us in. Oh no, we're not inviting people to the show. Hang on. I'm a mess today. All right. You know what? We're gonna do this while we get our next show ready.
Let's all go to the lodge.
Well, I got 2 for you right now. Star Wars Episode 3. F***ing sucks. 89 Batman. F***ing rules. Ooh!
And the mega powers go to the movies. And we're going to be talking about, top 5 worst sequels in our book. Individually. We have different tastes, different likes, different wants and needs.
This is fun. I like this. Is interesting.
So instead of, since we were all poo-poo on the Spider-Man, we might as well go poo-poo on the movies.
Okay.
So the regular order applies. It is Tim Gaines, me. Timmy, take it away.
What can I say? After the first 2, okay? After the first 2, and then we got Forever, which, it was a deviation, but like, okay, it's a stretch, it's flashy, but it's still somewhat near it. Then we got this.
Yeah.
And it was just like, we got to sell as many toys as we possibly can. We're leaning in a totally different direction. I can't. Like, the theme and the tone was just so off. Like, don't get me wrong, Alicia Silverstone was fun. I like Chris O'Donnell as Robin. I couldn't. And then switching Batman one too many times. I get it. It happens. That's all I can say. It was just too far from deviation from what they originally tried to do in that series. They should have just completely somehow acknowledged they were starting over and moved on.
Yeah, I remember seeing this in the theater, and just as soon as the ice skates dropped and Arnold was just talking cheese bag one-liners, I was just like, oh god, this movie is so bad. I wanted to leave by the end. I was just like, this is the worst fucking movie. Now I could watch it and laugh. But,
right. The Batman credit card sealed it.
Yep.
Oh, when they started fighting over Poison Ivy like it was Batman 66, I was like, no, fuck this, man. Fuck this shit. I was like, this is so fucking
and plus Bane sucked. Like,
oh yeah.
Bane's an awesome character, and they just
How could you have all these great actors and just ruin it completely? Like Arnold being Freeze, like if it was dramatic, would have been amazing.
For sure.
You know what I mean? If Uma Thurman played it straight as Poison Ivy, it would have been awesome.
Some of the design is okay. Some of
there's
the
fun stuff.
Sets look okay, but it was so oversaturated and wanted to be Batman 66 in a time when the 90s were a little edgy, with The Crow and Batman Returns prior to this. So we weren't ready for going back to hokey.
they tried to make it not hokey, and by
You
the
need
fourth movie, they
talent.
made it unpalatable. Like,
and
they made
also
it horrific.
Too many moving pieces. So you go back to the original two. Like they had their core concept. Yeah, they were supporting characters, but you knew what you were doing. Whereas with this one, it was like, let's throw everything at the wall and see what's going to stick. And it was just too much.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's move over to Gaines's. Oh, this thing is so fucking bad.
This is and Skelly, I hope you don't take this the wrong way, as you look amazing tonight. This is kind of what kicked off. Oh, this was right in the middle of the fucking girl boss era of film. And I say this as I'm excited for the new Jurassic Park because it doesn't look forced. I don't know. ScarJo has that sniper with that team. It doesn't scream girl boss. Where this just look at this freaking cover. It just looks oozing girl boss. And I haven't seen this Terminator chick, the female Dolph Lundgren. I haven't seen her in a movie since. Right?
Nope, done. You done.
I kind of liked it though.
Whoa, fucking. Well, listen, it's fine. If you liked
It's okay. It wasn't the best. I love all of that. I don't know. I have like heart for it. So
I tried again to watch it, and I was just like, I had like the tissue paper up my nose for the nose bleeding because it's making my brain hurt. But like, I just turned it off when they killing John Connor immediately.
Oh my god! It's retconned everything good.
Nothing meant anything. The last
when they do that,
every movie meant nothing.
When they kill, like you just said, the past, it's almost like they do it on purpose. Like, oh, you like the Terminator, huh? Well, fuck you.
Mm-hmm. And guess what happened? You made no money.
And this is 5 years ago. We haven't heard a peep about Terminator since. So
no, they're done. They're done.
Real men don't watch this crap.
For years.
It's so bad. It just
I had to check it out. I had to see. I watched the one previous that was like a soft reboot.
And Tim Miller directed this. The guy who did the first Deadpool directed this. Oof. One of my favorite fantasy writers helped write this thing. I don't know what the fuck happened. Like, there was so many good, like, even James Cameron produced it. Like, everything just, nothing was right. Like, I don't get it.
Complete
girl boss into oblivion.
The Terminator.
The Tittinator. What? Oh.
Yeah, it just sad movie. Like, good thing everybody got a paycheck, but
Tristan's right. That game is awesome. Ooh. Same people who made the RoboCop game, real quick.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah, it's a good game.
All right. This killed me when it came out.
I forgot this even existed.
We waited so long for Eddie Murphy to make a sequel to Beverly Hills Cop 2, which was even better than the first one. Like, it's one of those rare occasions where the second one is better than the first one. And then this abomination came out, and like, the whole movie takes place in a theme park. Like, fucking, like, half the original cast isn't even in it. Like, it makes, like, it's just shit. Like, this movie's pure garbage sequel. Like, it doesn't really get lower than this. Like, oof. This is a bad
I forgot
movie.
About this one.
Yeah, because it's so bad, dude. Like, I don't know what. Like, this thing was a franchise killer. You want to talk about putting a franchise to bed forever? Like, how long did it take between this
30
and the
years.
Netflix movie?
Yeah. And didn't they shit on this one, like, wink wink, in that recent Netflix one?
Yeah,
I didn't watch it.
I think he made some sort of they were smart about it, but I think they kind of made like a that sucked, don't watch it kind of comment at some point in time. Like, do you remember that? I wish I didn't. Like that, something like that, tongue in cheek,
We do need an actual toy though, man. Look at
we do.
Right there. It's just toy, like just that image.
So fucking excited to see this movie, dude. I was getting ramped up. I'm like, oh yeah. And then I was like,
I forgot.
When he's jumping from like,
I used
what's it called? The Ferris wheel. The Ferris wheel cart.
Just nothing. Cool. Nothing to me, unfortunately. Timmy.
Oh, thank goodness it didn't kill the franchise. It's all I say. They found a way to bring it back.
It's so bad, Gaines.
Even
This
as a
movie is a
kid-
bad one. This is a bad movie. I watch it too, Gaines, but it's bad.
Even as a kid when I watched it, I was like, why is Rocky not fighting anymore? And like, why was he smart for a movie and then dumb for a movie and then smart for a movie and now he's brain dead again? And like, and then Tommy Morrison being in it, like they had the what was Tyson's old promoter?
Don King.
They did the Don King ripoff in it, and like the only redeeming quality to this movie is the fact that when his son starts being a jackass and being a jerk, and he's in the basement at Christmas, they're watching Chevy Chase Christmas Vacation.
Yes,
and I give them props for that.
Well, the sad thing is we have since lost Tommy Morrison and Stallone's son, both gone.
Yeah.
I have a soft spot for it, I think, because I love Tommy Morrison as a boxer until Ray Mercer almost fucking killed the guy. It's not good, trust me. And they redeemed it with Rocky Balboa afterwards.
Oh my God, he fixed everything.
Yeah,
with
he
Rocky
did.
Balboa.
He did. It's the most. It's the worst one in the franchise, but a part of me still can watch it. And
I watch it anytime, and when I do watch it, I watch the whole fucking thing.
I know. There's some
I watch all the Rocky.
I like seeing them broke again.
Yeah.
And
he's like,
it's
"Oh,
bad,
back
but
on
you're
the
not-
street," and then the end fight is a street fight. It's fun, but
It is
dumb
bad.
it's dumb in the lore, like but it's a fun bad movie. So I'll give you that one.
Oh, this fucking.
Oh,
killed
I went
me.
out of order somehow.
No, you didn't.
Oh, okay.
We didn't. The first Bad Santa, besides it being a Christmas film, it's one of my favorite comedies of all time.
Classic. The first one. Yep.
And this didn't need to be made. It didn't ruin the first one for me, but I was really looking forward to this because
It
I
was
was
a letdown.
a letdown. And the kid who was a goof in the first one, he's not goofy anymore. He may look goofy, but he doesn't have that goofy charm.
Yeah, it doesn't work anymore. Skelly, you want to get Keith?
Yeah, Keith, NECA is releasing Rocky accessories in March. First up, Polly's half-drunk bottle of Jack.
I'll be looking for that.
And that what is it? The turkey throws in the garbage.
They need to make that rollback though. Happy birthday, Paulie. This movie sucked, and I was really looking forward to it. I waited.
think everybody was like,
Yep.
it was such a like the first one came out of nowhere. Like it was just like a direct-to-video hit, and like
yeah,
this took forever to come out and was a turd.
Yeah, these are some stinkers. We weren't going to be, showing you questionable bad sequels.
Oh, we're showing you terrible.
Yeah, all in on the terribleness.
Yeah. Oh, baby, you can't talk about terrible sequels without the end all be all franchise killing RoboCop 3, which is just god fucking awful. Like, they went straight for the ninjas, bro. When you go for the ninja plot line, you're fucking done. Like everything's done.
Yeah, it's like a cartoon, but not a fun one. Like a
it's painful to see one of your favorite things dismantled in front of your eyes minute after minute.
Yep.
Everything. The recasting was bad. Rip Torn added nothing as the CEO. Like nothing about this movie was good. So,
nothing.
Yeah, and it kills me. I like the first two. Like the first one is like an epic
First one's gold
movie. Yeah. And the second one is a great action sequel. Like it was just a great middle movie. Like they didn't have to make any more, and love it or hate it, it's fun. But this is god awful from minute one. So
do you like the reboot better than this?
Yeah, because the reboot has redeemable moments where like that part where like all the RoboCop shit comes off him and they show him what's left of him. Yeah. And he's like, kill me. I was like, oh my God. I was like, that was a good scene.
It was.
At least that movie has one or two good scenes. Like, this movie has nothing. Like even the jetpack at the end, I'm just like, stab my eyes out. It's so bad. So Yeah, I don't like this movie at all. I think the Canadian direct-to-video movies like are better than this. So
why don't help
they had RoboCop that like they made another RoboCop in those movies, and he's called RoboCable. He's 1,000 times more interesting than this. So, and if you know who RoboCable is, it's the most awful thing ever. Like you need to burn your eyes out of your head.
Jerk, when you get a new console, immediately get the RoboCop game.
Oh, I will. It's the first thing on my list.
It is a pleasure to you are in the movie, and you give out like goofy parking tickets and stuff. It's on the nose, man. It's really good.
I can't wait. I did watch a bunch of that.
Oof.
All right, this is a crapper right here.
Owen Wilson.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man. All right, so I'll say something nice first of all. A lot of people fan cast Kelsey Grammer for a long time. I didn't hate him in this. I didn't hate Kelsey Grammer in this as the Beast. I didn't hate him. I thought he was okay. Everything else about this, just crapper. Like they tried again, cramming way too much in. The storylines and plots, it didn't make sense. They had to kill off Cyclops because he went over to be in what the hell was he in after this? Superman, right? They had to kill him off to put him over. So he was in the Superman movie. Everything they did, the Dark Phoenix saga being just shit on.
Yeah.
Halle Berry had to suddenly be the belle of the ball in this thing, and she suddenly had to be super important to the movie. Had to cut the hair and look important. So much about it, man.
Yeah.
And you know what? But it did give us on the Juggernaut, bitch.
Yeah.
I still don't like it. I still didn't like Vinnie Jones. Oh, all this.
Vinnie Jones. At least
I hate them all. Freaking black leather outfits.
All of it's just bad. All of it's bad.
It was the final battle scene. There's a couple of moments where at least I enjoyed
I don't even remember it.
Yeah, there are some parts here and there. Like Logan's like, we gotta hold this line, and I'm just like, do you though? Just let them win.
Just die already,
just
so we can reboot.
So that's all I got for that one.
So
this is a good one, Gaines.
Yep.
Well, listen, I can look at older movies that like Jaws 4 is awful, right? But I can have fun with Jaws 4 and Jaws 3. Wonder Woman 84 killed what is probably the best on-screen Wonder Woman we've had since Linda Carter, or might be the only one though. First film I loved. I saw it in theaters. It was a lot like Captain America for me. The first one had a blast. The whole theater liked it.
Yeah.
And the second one, well, I think this was during COVID, so everyone fucking saw it, and it was free basically on Netflix or whatever. And it takes place like in like 3 places, and for a half hour you're in a fucking mall. Like,
damn.
And then she raped Skelly, have you seen this film?
No,
This
but
woman
what the man
rapes a man.
just now, he goes, wait, where was it? Damn. He goes, yeah, this was worse than COVID. But no, I did not see this yet.
So she somehow brings her old boyfriend back into some random guy's body that, I'm sure he would want to bang Wonder Woman, but technically she was banging a dude unwillingly. Very strange. The whole fucking movie.
And
was
not
strange.
even that, like somebody who's supposed to be like pure and virtuous is being completely selfish and against their character, like the whole fucking movie, like it doesn't work.
Dog shit. It was
such a bad story.
I couldn't believe how fucking bad it was. And
and Pedro, this is the ultimate made me hate Pedro.
Well, they got Pedro to play like a Trump-like rich guy in the 80s, and it just came off really goofy.
It was awful. Like his performance was so.
And this is
awful.
This is exactly
cherry on the top.
And this is exactly right. Killed their career, and to go from a really good film to the complete opposite is very strange.
Yeah, like to ruin it that quick was unbelievable. Like usually it'll take like 2 or 3 movies to kill it nowadays, and you fucking just killed it immediately. So It's a shame too, because like you said, Gaines, she was great. Everything. Like,
she's one of the best things about
it all.
the Justice League films.
Yeah,
her scenes are pretty good. And
I bought it. I bought her as Diana Prince. So,
yes,
like, I liked it. So
it was a losing scratch-off ticket. Scratch it off, throw it away.
That's right.
And let's talk.
I never even fucking knew about this. This is a real movie.
Yeah, let's talk about killing a wonderful franchise.
This is a real movie. This happened,
dude. It is so fucking bad. Like the first.
I feel like I'm in like an alternate reality. Like
you are, because it's that bad. This movie, like the first two are great. And this one is this is like RoboCop 3 stinker level. And
wait a minute.
I love Jet Li. Like, I love Jet Li movies, and he is awful in it too. Like,
did this come out after the Rock Scorpion King?
Yeah. Yeah. This came out way down the road, and even the woman who plays his wife wouldn't be in it. They had to recast another woman to play his wife. And like his kids all grown up in it. It is so dumb. Like this movie just hurts.
Frazier looks kind of badass with them dual fucking
but
swords.
he isn't. He's already like a broken man at this point. Like he's already fucked up. Like he's not the same level of action dude in this movie. So yeah, just a complete
I gotta check this out. I gotta just watch the trailer. I'll just do that. Or I'll watch some goof review.
Okay, it's a fun adventure movie, but in comparison to how good the first two are so much trash.
Fun. Yeah.
This is still watchable, but it's trash in comparison.
Yep.
Like you'll be like, oh, cheesy, oh, this, oh, that, but it's still better than any movie made today. So I would say if you're bored, watch it. But if you watch this before the 13th Warrior, I'm gonna kick you in the face. Like if I hear you go, oh, I watched the Mummy movie, I'm gonna be like, hey, what's the motto to?
Oh, this weekend I watched Beverly Hills Cop 3, Rocky, and the Mummy. Back to back.
Oh my gosh.
Pacific Rim Job.
Oh, this movie is another.
This is the sequel, or the third or second?
Second. The first one, whenever I see it on, I can't shut it off.
I love that one.
You hear that music? I just get pumped every single time. This one, I went with one of my best friends to see it. He's similar guilt that when he sees the original, we text each other, "Hey, I'm watching it. Put it on." So we saw this together, and we had some beverages before we did. We had a couple beverages. It got to the point it was so bad, he was like yelling at the screen. And I was like, dude, you got to stop. I know it's bad, but you got to stop. Because it was just so horrible. And I love Charlie Day as an actor.
Yeah.
So the fact that he came back excited me. And the fact that they went the route they went with him, I was like, good for you.
So awful.
At least you got a paycheck. But like,
he wasn't even good in it. Like the director was like a paper
Oh.
champion, dude. Like the
But
director
everything
was
so
awful in this
and
movie.
it was just so bad. And like, I'll leave it at that. It was just bad. It was bad. It was horrible. The only thing that to me that was worse, worse than this is my number one, which we'll get to. But this suffered from the very same problems and pressure for story and plot as my number one did. So you'll see a connection when we get to it.
And Tim, I remember people. I don't like either film for what it's worth, but people loved the fucking first one. And I thought this was going to be like a 10-film franchise.
Yeah, me too.
People loved it. NECA made the big, huge, awesome Jaeger.
And they're worth a fortune. Go
I
and
saw two
fucking
of them.
see how much they cost, dude. They're all like $100 toys.
NECA was all in, so you had people making your toys. You had a fan base, and then...
Yep, they killed
This
it
movie
with
was
this
a
one.
giant turd sandwich. It was terrible.
Yeah.
And the first one is fucking awesome. I love the first one. All right. Let us move on to.
I know a lot of people like this one because the latest one was so shitty.
Yeah.
But for me, and I don't even mind the alien aspect of it because I think Dan Aykroyd is like trying to find this skull. Supposedly that skull exists somewhere. If you go down some YouTube rabbit hole, or
there's a bunch of them in the world.
Yeah, so
there
I don't
are
even
real
mind
ones.
it.
They just don't know if they're real, and they're not connected in the same way. But it's the idea of them.
why was this so fucking from the opening scene with the prairie dogs? I was like, I was missing an inside joke. I was like, is something clever going on that I don't realize? Like, what the fuck was with the prairie dogs and all the little jokes and him swinging around with monkeys, the Shia LaBeouf. They made it almost a comedy. They made Indy had a lot of unbelievable things in films, like falling out of the plane from the raft onto the, but right off the bat, he's in that refrigerator and the atomic bomb goes off.
Yeah, he fucking gets shot like a missile, like, he gets shot like, over to another town. Like, he gets shot like 5 miles away and lands inside a refrigerator and walks out fine.
I like the beginning when he meets his son and he took his hat and they're like, he tries to steal a drink in the bar and Harrison's trying to be a good dad. There was a few things in the beginning that I was like, oh, this is clever. And it just went off the rails. And I do not like this film.
All right. I'm going to say I like this movie because it still feels like an Indiana Jones movie where the last one completely doesn't.
Well, the last one sucks too. So
the last one is like the worst garbage ever. Like this
Girl Boss film.
This has very bad and stupid stuff in it, but at least it still feels like an Indiana Jones movie. Like
I can see that
thing. It didn't feel like, and he wasn't so old where it didn't feel like he couldn't go on the adventure.
I agree with that
at least they gave him a happy ending where he got married, and
they should have left right. He's not a loser like the new one.
Yeah, and I thought they'd give the hat to the stupid son, but he grabs it. He's like, "Fuck you! I'm still an adventurer."
I did like that.
So, like, at least. Like at the end, I was like, okay, I feel like I felt when I watched the trilogy, like the original Star Wars trilogy, or the prequels. I was disappointed, but I still thought it was okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But not like the new ones. So
yeah, they call them interdimensional because aliens would be too kooky,
Yes, like but I will agree. There's tons of fucking stupid stuff in this and it does ruin when I think Indiana Jones, there's only 3. So,
right.
There's only 3 of them. So.
Just for the record on the whole alien, because you guys know it's my thing.
Yeah.
People like they're in that topic nowadays are very much leaning towards that they're actually not extraterrestrial, but they are interdimensional. Just throwing that out. That's a current YouTube. That's a current like big thing in that community over here. So go Google it, people. Enjoy it.
Look it up. Go on a deep dive.
Enjoy your nightmares, kids. Enjoy your nightmares.
Join Gaines on the dark interwebs. All right, and
this is interesting.
All right, to me, this is the franchise killer. Like I could have. The Force Awakens was open-ended enough where anything could have happened, and I would have felt okay about it, but.
Question, sir.
This is the movie where it fell off the fucking rails completely for me. Like, and I was like, they ruined it. Like, they ruined it so bad there was no coming back.
Did you like Looper, Jerk?
Looper is a okay movie that is seriously about 25 minutes too long.
So when you heard the director of Looper was doing Star Wars,
I was excited.
Me too.
And not only that, he made a movie called Brick, which was like, it had Joseph Gordon-Levitt in it as like a high school detective.
Yeah.
And it was like very pulp noir-y, and it was really fucking cool idea.
Yeah.
So this guy made a couple movies that were like, ooh, maybe he might make a cool Star Wars movie, but it was the complete opposite. Like, like a 12-year-old kid could have done better with it.
You don't. What was the guy that worked underneath Snape or Snope, whatever the fuck his name is?
Yeah, stupid. What's his name? The ginger bastard.
When he gets made to look like a fool in this film. Once you can't take your enemy serious, what are you watching the movie?
Like,
it's over.
Your villain has to be as good as your hero, or it doesn't work.
And that guy in Force
dynamics
Awakens
thrown off.
In Force Awakens, he was pretty good. And soon as Poe makes him look like an idiot and he's doing like a your mama joke or something in the fucking, I was like, what am I watching? I will say Crate looked cool with the red sand. That looked badass. But other than that,
I'm not saying visually there isn't great stuff or design. Like this is just a turn.
No, it's not. No, it's
story wise.
It what the fucking milk tit on
all of it.
When he takes,
I knew it was over when he had the lightsoper, immediately threw it over his shoulder. I'm like, we're done. Like he ruined this whole thing.
One of my best friends was there with us to see that opening night. He's been diehard since the beginning. You know, he's older than me, and he literally, when that happened, he walked out of the theater.
Yeah.
He walked out. He's like, I'm
Really?
done. He waited. He waited outside. He walked out.
I mean, it's your childhood hero just saying everything that he believed in was garbage, and he just threw it over.
It was very awkward being a packed theater. Some people chuckled. You know, I had a conversation with my dipshit nephew, who's of the younger generation. He fucking loved it. I'm like, Tyler, listen.
Everybody loved this movie.
Well,
I'm just shocked that
25 and under people really
think about it.
People that were 25 and under have this thing where it's like, well, it's our Star Wars. Your Star Wars was your Star Wars. Like,
okay,
that mentality to me, like, good is good. You know what I mean?
Like you can't justify it being bad because it's your Star Wars. Like it has to work in the grand scheme of everything, and it doesn't. Like Star Wars completely changes its theme, tone. Everything goes to dog shit in this movie.
I know.
There are plot lines that are so fucking stupid that just fill screen time that don't need anything. MacGuffins out the ass when there should be real stories.
This is
this
is our piece of shit.
Yep, this is all turd.
I'll stand by Force Awakens being a fun, good Star Wars film.
Open-ended enough where anything could have happened. You know what I mean? So it's how I feel about The Matrix, like Reloaded. Like the second one is good because it was so open-ended, and then when it was time to give you answers, it was dog shit.
All right, we're gonna come back to this Last Jedi. I think.
We will.
Good.
This is a good pick.
What about this, Racker?
Saw this with the same friend who I saw the second Pacific Rim with, and we had the same problem. He started yelling at the screen because it was so bad.
This movie hurt my fucking feelings so bad.
The first
feelings.
The first one is one of the greatest action sci-fi movies ever made. In so many ways, they hit the ground running 10 minutes into it.
It's the ultimate summer movie. I'll just say
so good. I saw it twice that summer.
Everybody
did. This was made basically to play to China. It was a soft reboot. It was awful. There were a couple of things that I thought were interesting in the beginning with the plot that I was like, okay, how are they going to connect this to the first? But the fact that obviously they wrote Will Smith right out of it. The fact that the minute they showed Goldblum,
he shot 10 minutes worth of footage.
The minute they showed,
they just dripped into the movie like throughout it.
The minute they showed Dr. Oaken's butt cheeks, like that's a joke that like was huge in China because China like loves like those types of jokes, I guess. Like that's hilarious to their culture.
Old man ass.
Yeah, that culture that's funny to them. I was just like, is this what we're at? So I'm done. I'm done. That moment, I was like, I was checked out. It was just a bad movie that should not have been made.
Agreed. I waited for video, man, and when I was about 15 minutes in, I was like, I should shut this shit off. But I was like, it's Goldblum. I'll stay to the end. And they just peppered his ass throughout the movie to keep you watching. So if you don't like Jeff Goldblum, like you're gone instantly.
Yep.
Such a bad fucking movie. I love how they're like, well, the ship's the size of the planet now. It's like dumb. So dumb. And speaking of franchise killing sequels,
I truly think at the end of the day, if I know this dude killed his dad, for Christ's sake, so there's no coming back from that to make him the hero, right? But the the whole arc may have redeemed itself if Kylo kills Rey because she turned dark as well. You know what I mean? If they both were evil, but he kind of, for some reason, if he killed her and then someone killed him and they were all dead, we could be like, fuck all these people. At least they're dead, right?
Yeah, let's start Star Wars over now.
I hated this one more. I like Last Jedi a tiny bit better just because a crate looks so cool, which is not the best compliment. Visually, crate I think is gorgeous. Everything here looks pretty generic. I know they tried to have some, practical stuff going on, but that last fucking scene, I think Lando's daughter is riding a fucking horse on the wing of a fucking spaceship.
It's so dumb.
And I'm like, am I fucking seeing? Like, I can believe that there's a space wizard with a lightsaber, but I'm not believing no fucking horse is on the side of a fucking spaceship.
Yeah, in a fucking battle. Like,
wasn't
where they're
she
like
on the
maneuvering
fucking side?
and
I
they're
was
moving.
like,
Like, how the fuck does any of that work? Isn't the wind like picking up like crazy that high?
yes,
Like,
and then the line when he delivered that line, Palpatine returned. It was just like, even he saying it felt stupid. It came off so bad.
So, like, even them mentioning Palpatine coming back, just like it made the middle trilogy mean nothing. Like
it did.
It made Vader dying. It made Luke's it made everything mean nothing. So in the end, it made Star Wars a giant nothing burger about a girl boss from a galaxy.
It's a girl. This is the girl with the girl boss era. I don't know if it's over with yet.
It isn't yet. We still got a few.
Like I said, Jurassic Park does look good. And ScarJo.
It does. Because the balance is there. I do not mind a woman being in an action movie as long as it all makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, a 50-pound woman punching a 250-pound guy in the face and leveling him and sending him spinning through the air. Just nothing about that seems like it doesn't work. So you got to use a little logic while making film. I know it's really hard, but logic helps.
It helps. And for some reason I could pop on Last Jedi and every once in a while see something interesting and cool. Even the fucking milking of the alien tit. I fucking never. I rewatched this movie once since it came out in theaters.
Me too. Just
and
one.
I cannot stand it, man.
Yep.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I have nothing to say. It is shit. All right, this is just okay. Okay. There's a reason why this is my number one. Because
tell us.
The Blues Brothers, the first movie, is probably one of my favorite movies ever made. It is a perfect comedy. I don't give a fuck what you say or think. Like, to me, it will always be a perfect comedy. And this is the most worst way to bastardize a sequel and try to replace somebody who should have been put to bed. Like, bringing in a crew of people to try and replace a comedy legend.
Yeah,
John Belushi is wrong. And John Belushi was the heart of the Blues Brothers. He's the guy who was funny. He's the guy who said everything. Elwood is a silent character. This should have never been made. And on top of it, everything about it's awful. Like, the movie is awful. The idea of it, the cameos, everybody involved. Like, this is pure trash. So I hate this fucking movie.
It sucked. It did. And Aykroyd, as much as I love the guy and the things that he's good in, the things that he's bad in are really fucking shitty.
Yeah. No thanks. No thanks with this. This was when he completely was I was done with Aykroyd. I was like, he's in it for money. That's it. Because nothing about this movie is a love letter to anybody. It's a money grab. Like, even the nice things said during the filming, it was like, no, you didn't.
Yeah.
You didn't do this for anything other than for you and Landis to get a paycheck.
What's in the background there? Like fucking
a radio tower or something. Yeah, or electrical lines. Yeah, it's just
Pedro Pascal was in no.
He might as well have been. It's just
the kid is Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, it's such a bad movie.
That's a lot of shitty movies, man. That really ends in a sour note.
The downer, yeah.
Right, Skelly? Jeez, Skelly, help us out.
Oh, and the personal attacks, Gaines is just playing. Don't ever take anything we say with other than a grain of salt. So, folks, I think that's well in the overtime. We'll start the plug train and the thank you train. So I would like to say thank you. We've pretty much had 200 people here the whole time, which is crazy to me. And I thank you all for showing up as usual. It's fucking amazing. And the same thing with the replay squad. We can't be here without you. So we fucking love you. And other than that, I am just working on that Monster Force review. So I'll have that done. And maybe if I'm moving good, I can put out a second video this week. I have some other stuff. So that is it for the jerk. Tim, what you got?
You want to see this big bastard reviewed? Disavowed action figures here on YouTube. Fun little build. You can see me calling the wrong name a couple times, which I still stand by. And I put her review out tonight. Marrow, pretty fun stuff. And thanks for watching, folks. It's great being here, and I appreciate everybody supporting the channel, supporting all of our channels. Thank you.
Fuck yeah.
Check out Zakanin and Mikey and Double J and the whole crew when we're off in a couple minutes.
Oh yeah, we're stepping on their show. Holy shit!
Yeah, we gotta get out of here,
guys.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
I got a toy show to fucking do this weekend. I'm stressed because of the weather.
Why didn't you give me a graphic? I would have put it up for.
No, listen. If you're in upstate New York, you want to go to a toy show, come to the Newburgh Toy Show. That's actually in New Windsor. 170 tables, man. The biggest show in the area. It might rain Sunday. I got a lot of fucking vendors calling me stressed out, but it is what it is. The show
rain's fine.
The show must go on.
Yeah,
like this one did.
Exactly. And not only that, like when you sign up to do a show in the winter, you know that these kind of things
I can't control the weather. I don't have the weather dominator. Great show though. 200 plus. I want to thank all the raw dogs. You guys make Thursdays really fucking special. And take care, have fun.
Fuck yeah. And Skelly, I know you said goodbye.
Oh yeah, thanks everybody.
Hell yeah, thanks. Everybody give a big old wave. Good night.
Holy fuck! That was diabolical! Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe! They sucked his brains out.
Calling me crazy? You think I'm crazy? Yeah. Hey, you want to see crazy? I'll tell you.
Ready to assert toy game sling toys. Pocket filled with pearls. Spicy Tim had a sin, never been a bend. Like the tool dropping jewels till the very end.
Your milkshake. I ain't drinking up.
Just walk away.
Spitting truth bombs, keep the podcast hot in the booth.
You tell us that you sent you here. How sorry I am I can no longer be her friend.
Let's go blow this guy.
I offered you a chance when we could have done something. I offered you a chance to be a cop, and you blew it!
Get on with this!
The fuck is this? Your worst nightmare, butthorn! Mcfarlane! Yeah!
She touched me and I kicked.
Well, the jerk star call. They're running out of you.
Oh! Great Odin's Raven!